is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
All right, thank you. Not so nice of a day today, huh? A little bit overcast, huh?
Yeah.
But you know what? It makes it feel wintry, right? Mm-hmm. It's not winter yet, right? When does winter start? Like December 20th or something?
I think so, yeah.
And then the new year? What? Let's see. Today, oh my gosh. 3 weeks from today is the new year, right?
Oh my gosh.
Or is it 3 weeks from yesterday?
I don't know.
But anyway, yeah, new year coming
From
up.
yesterday, yeah.
Do you have any financial resolutions? Things to do differently with your money?
Yeah, I do. Save. I'm a spender.
Oh, yeah, you got to save. Okay, Sharon Miller is on the phone. She's with Bank of America, speaking of saving money. Mm-hmm. And according to a new study, they say concerns and aspirations and perspectives have been studied of more than 1,000 small business owners across the country. Hey, that applies to us. Let's find out what this is about.
Okay.
Sharon Miller, good morning. Thank you for being on the show with us today. Are you there?
Good morning, Larry. And I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing you.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
That's so much better. Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Where are you, Sharon? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from San Antonio, Texas.
All right. Well, thank you for being on the air with us. So if we were to, if we have a small business, a small entrepreneurial business, what kind of information did the study reveal to you as bankers so that we can then benefit from that information?
Well, what we found, Larry and Robin, is that small business across the country continues to remain steady and strong. And so when we look at indicators of what's happening, one thing we look at is how are you feeling about your revenues? And 82% of small business owners anticipate their 2019 year-end revenue to be higher than 18. So that's a very, very good sign for what's happening in this year and as we lead into what's going to be a new decade starting in 2020. So we are ending the year strong, and small business owners continue to be optimistic.
And are there some things that we can do toward the end of the year that are tax related that would be part of the study?
Well, I think, one, as we close out the year, right now people are coming off of holiday season and spending. And when we look at our data at Bank of America, our consumer spending is up 5.5% over last year. And so what we see at the bank is strong confidence, strong growth. Consumers continue to spend. And I think it's important that we reflect on that, because the consumer is really what fuels the engine of the national economy. And so this is going to really help sustain, as we've seen a lot of growth over the previous decade, but going into 2020, we still see strength. So, continuing to, just reflect on what's happening. But business owners are getting their inventory. They're making sure that they have the right, especially if they're retail. We are in this holiday spending season. Most retailers do most of their business at this time of year. So it's very, very important that we're out there supporting our local businesses.
How about the impact of the tariffs? Was that taken into account in the study?
Absolutely. Listen, we do ask our business owners what's happening with tariffs or trade policies. And what we found was that 44% said they're feeling the effects of tariffs. And that's up from the 3 percentage points from the spring. 3 percentage points from the spring, and 9 points up from the fall. But what we also know is that it's not, some are good, some are mixed, some are bad, and so that's just, do I feel the effects? And we're always going to have some type of whether it's tariffs, trade policy, an election. There's so much out there that business owners just can't control. And so what I find when I sit down with our clients is, I'm going to control what I can. I'm going to continue to pivot and adjust as things change. But those are really what I call, uncontrollable. So you can't worry and fret on some of these things that you just have no control over.
Yeah. But I think sometimes it's the not knowing that worries us more than what's actually going on. And I think we've learned from Bank of America interviews in the past that you guys have a really good way of us just looking online and seeing what's being spent and how we're spending our money. Is that changing at all, or is that going to be as strong as it's always been?
Well, I mean, we've seen strength. So, consumer spending on $3 trillion that goes through Bank of America transactions, checks, ATM, is up 5.5% year over year. And so we continue to see, and you're right, we have a pretty good finger on the pulse of what's being spent, and people are continuing. You're not going to spend if you don't feel confident. And what we do see is strength across, especially in local communities. We see, people spending. We see, and I always encourage, go to a local business, support our small businesses. This is really the heartbeat of America. Yeah. And so we want to make sure that we're supporting local, and that's how we do business across 90 local markets and right there in Ocala, Florida.
How are business owners taking care of their own health because of some of the stress of owning a business? Are they allowing themselves to take days off?
Well, they are. I mean, it's very difficult when you, are a small business owner and you have less than 100 employees, and some have one employee. And so, you may wear multiple hats. You're, the CEO, you're the CFO, you're the janitor. You do everything. Mm-hmm. And when someone calls in sick, you're going to, go in for them. So I think that, it is hard, especially, if you're a retailer where most of the business is done in this month of the year, this time of year. And so self-care is very, very important. Taking vacation, but 74% said they are spending time with their family and friends during the holiday season. So that's important. And what they're doing is allowing their employees to take vacation time and just providing maybe special perks and bonuses for working a little extra during the holiday season. So we're hearing all sorts of creative ways to make sure that we are here to, get the demand that's happening, because there is a spike and you want to take advantage of what's happening in this time of year, depending on your type of business.
Yeah, and I think what's happening in the world, I mean, just the idea that you can do a lot of work at home or even at the table in McDonald's, you can do some work. It's pretty amazing. Now, the idea that we're entering not just a new year, but a new decade is also, I mean, I don't know if that affects anybody or not, but you think about that, you say, wow, my resolution for the new decade is, you fill in the blank, right?
Mm-hmm. A lot of pressure. And it is. I mean, it is. It's like, it's not just a new year. We're going into a new decade. And so, I think it's a great time of year to reflect and to, think about, what you've accomplished, and if you're a business owner, what's happening with your business. But this is personal and business in many ways. Right. And so, your life is not, your business isn't one thing and your life another. It's very intertwined. And as you say, you can work from anywhere. And what we're hearing and what I'm seeing from our clients is they're trying to amplify what they have within their business that they may have in the local community by going online, by, expanding their digital outreach. Because as you know, this holiday season, we saw so much more growth in that online retailer versus what's going in and out of the shops that are brick and mortars. And so it's important that business owners are thinking about what is their strategy. We call it high tech, high touch at Bank of America, where we allow, our clients to bank when they want, where they want, how they want. We've got the Business Advantage 360, which is, a state-of-the-art program that helps business owners with their cash flow. So there's things that, whether it's a service you can provide for clients online or whether it's selling your goods. I mean, it's important to think about what is that strategy, especially going into the next decade.
Well, every small business person that listens to the show is wanting to know one thing, a way to get a hold of you or Bank of America. Yeah. Is the website the best way?
It is. I mean, but we also have local financial centers right there in Ocala. So we have business experts across the country in our financial centers that can help you, that can sit down across the desk and talk about what your plans are, because every community is different. So we also have a site online, bankofamerica.com/small business. So go there, check out our report, and more importantly, get connected with a specialist. But if you just want to browse and look and see what's happening, we've got an online community there that'll really help you think about things in a different way.
Very good. Thank you for taking time to speak to us today, Sharon. Have a great Christmas season, and thank you. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you so much, Larry and Robin. I appreciate you having me on.
Absolutely. All right, we'll be right back with News Bites.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Here is your one-minute news brief. Ocala Mayor Kent Gwynn officially announced his candidacy for Congress yesterday. The District 3 congressional seat will be vacated when U.S. Representative Ted Yoho retires in a little over a year. Gwynn will be competing against 4 other Republicans. 2 Democrats are also campaigning for that seat. Governor Ron DeSantis wants every high school student in Florida to take a mandatory civics test before graduating high school, similar to the citizenship test required for people who apply to become U.S. citizens. Florida officials announced yesterday that the state's voter registration rolls are now linked to a national database that could help elections officials detect possible fraud. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission approved an updated bear management plan yesterday. 24 units at a Miami apartment building were evacuated when a fire broke out on the roof last night, and the new Cirque du Soleil show at Disney Springs will be called Drawn to Life. And that is your news brief from The Source.
Thursday, cloudy and breezy with some showers, high 73 to 77. Thursday night, partly to mostly cloudy, warm, low 60 to 66. Friday, cloudy with a brief shower or 2, high 77 to 79. Clouds and some sunshine. Saturday with showers and a thunderstorm, high 74 to 80. And sunshine. Sunday, high 71 to 76. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Dean Strauss.
This just in. An invitation from Glory Nation. Come and join us for an exciting night of family fun. This Sunday, the 15th, from 4 to 7 p.m. Admission is free. There's games, pizza, face painting, cotton candy, bounce house, worship, and so much more. Giveaways includes kids' bicycles and a 40-inch smart TV. This is a fundraiser to help renovate our new location. Don't forget, that's this Sunday from 4 to 7 at J. Rock's Pizzeria, 2606 Southwest 19th Avenue Road. God bless.
Jean Powell, Pasture Mowing. Jean and Debbie thank you for another successful year and to wish you peace, love, and joy in 2020. Now is the perfect time to fence row spray for weed control, rototilling for your winter gardens, and stump grinding. We are family owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm ready. Powell Jean, Gene at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Jean Powell, Pasture Mowing. 352-629-2440. Jean is a proud United States veteran.
Justice League Estate Sales. With great customer service in a time of need. Liquidating a home and vehicle is hard enough. Let the Justice League Estate Sales family-owned team help. They have highly trained appraisers available to work with you. The Justice League Estate Sales name was inspired by a boy named Justice and the Autism Awareness Organization. Please visit www.justiceleagueestatesales.com for upcoming sales. And tune in every Tuesday at 11:20 a.m. on WOCA and learn how the team can help you.
'Tis the season to be giving.
And at WOCA The Source, we have teamed up with Florida Kids Helping Kids.
To make sure homeless children in Marion County have a great Christmas.
And you can help.
Yes, WOCA at the Paddock Mall is a drop-off site. Bring new or gently used dolls, skateboards, jewelry sets,
Footballs, basketballs, musical instruments,
and anything else a child would like.
Share your blessings.
Children will be able to choose a gift for another child.
And Florida Kids Helping Kids will wrap the gift.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us here at WOCA The Source.
You know Christmas is getting close fast, and WOCA has gotten an Oriental rug from Cyrus Rugs. This $1,500 rug can be seen through the window at the WOCA studios at the Paddock Mall. Why am I telling you this? Well, when Larry or Robin of AM Ocala Live tell you, just call in and your name will be added to the WOCA Big Blue Box. And one lucky winner's name will be picked out on December 20th. Wow. Now that is one nice Christmas gift.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.